Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Today was Monday, August 10th, 2020. I didn't catch the opening of the morning. I didn't like the setup at 9 a.m., which is 8 a.m. my time. We were trading up against pivot, and there really wasn't enough room for profit here. Nice up move, but there was no volume to support that up move, in my humble opinion. There was the first short signal right in here at the 835 mark, but it continued to move up through to here, and then it sold off a little bit. But anyway, so I stood aside, and then I just traded the close 30. So this, I guess this could have been a nice setup. I could have been patient enough to wait for it. But when I was looking at it, I was looking to get it in here, and then it kept going up, and I just stood aside. But you can see that once that 1, 2, 3 set up from here, 1, 2, and 3, it came back up through here, and it sold off a little bit, but it was just not a real good move today. It just didn't shape up correctly, in my humble opinion. So I laid back and laid off of it, and I traded the last half hour. I used this as the high against this high. I went with this signal and this signal showing a short, and we used this right here for 1.5p, and the 1.5p target was 41.86. It made it to 41.87, and I was able to pull out about 19 ticks overall today, and I got stopped on this move coming back up right here. That was my trading day. Close 30 ends up winning the day. Was able to catch a little bit of a move, and that's what it is. Some days you just and the reason I liked it and why I went after it, fairly simple decision to make here. Fourth time down, 3 points of contact. So 3 points of contact and fail. So you have 1, 2, 3. Here's your fourth time coming back, and it fails. So that's the signal that I used, and I used this convergent signal to trade it into close. So convergence into close, going down. That in a nutshell is why I traded on the short side today, up against what was the perceived high on a double top. So it hit here as a double top, and then we sold a little bit short in the close. Will it go back up? Probably. I don't know. God only knows where the market's going to go in any given day. Right now, if you're looking at the overall market, you see the Dow's up 348. The E-mini S&P is up 725, and the E-mini NASDAQ is down about 6,300, 6,200 right now. So it's looking at silver and gold. Gold's over 2,000 mark still. Silver's up over 28 bucks. What was that last trade price? It says 28.34. Seems pretty high. Craziness coming into November, right? That's what we're seeing right now. Looks like crude oil market's starting to heat up a little bit. We might start seeing a little bit of movement as time moves on. Anyway, so that was my trade for the day. And no, I'm not throwing any punches today. Today was what it was. I used the 42.15 mark, that swing up there, and that was my target at 41.86. And I was physically looking at 41.56, a 3p down move in the close. So once it got to 87, I got really close to the mark, right here. Once it got within a tick of my 1.5p target, right, the break-even decision, close 30 decision. Once it got in here, this is when I moved pretty much right on top of this bar right here. And I said if it got above this, I went out, and I got out. And you can see that kind of is a wise decision as time rotates. And you can kind of see that the volume was starting to pick up a little bit right around there too, and with 5 minutes to go to the 130 mark. So the trade itself was basically, if I would have been, this is where I got in, but if I'd have waited for it here, it was about a 3-minute trade. But where I got in right here made it about, what is that, about 12, 20, 13-minute trade roughly for about 19 ticks today. All right, this is Dave Knight here from 123 Day Trade. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.